what up with it? It's KC, the Red Pill Alpha. Back at you fellas again with that motherfucking heat. And y'all already know what time it is, man. Putting everything on the back of their motherfucking necks for life. Yeah, I'm on my way to this goddamn gym. Gotta get down here and meet somebody real quick. But I want to put you fellas up on a little bit of game. I'm gonna make this real short. Watch out for these older women. And when I say older, I'm gonna say 28 and better. I'm gonna put it at 28 and better. That's when they get the game on how to attach a man without doing a lot of work to get you to come chasing. And a lot of guys can use this advice. The young fellas and a lot of older fellas just as well. A lot of older fellas be going through it too. They may not have a game, and a lot of younger fellas definitely don't have it. So this is what you want to know. This is what you need to learn, is that a lot of those women between 28 and better, what they'll do is rush a relationship. They want to get into one real fast. They want to get in one fast. And it's their duty to lock in on the relationship. And the reason why, and I know a lot of guys, 'cause I had a guy at the gym mention this before. He's like, man, a lot of older chicks like to get in relationships quick. They don't like taking their time. And I had to break it down and explain to him like I'm about to explain it to you fellas. That the reason why they don't like taking their time is because they've been through so much with many men, different men. So they can't bond with just an average guy like that. They can't do it no more. However, their peers are looking at them sideways. They watching women they grew up with, or women they come out of school with, college with, or whatever, get married and go on with their lives, and they seem not to have a man. They may have a few children. They may have different relationships. They may have been engaged or proposed to different times just as well, because a lot of them have, and they don't mention that shit. And a lot of guys try to take them serious before. They want to be on their whole path. So what they'll do, they'll see all that shit, and they'll see that their time is coming up. They're damn near done with the games and the bullshit that they've been doing for the remaining years of their lives. And so what they'll do is hurry up and try to get into a relationship. And the reason why they want to get into that relationship is not because she wants you and she love you and she changed her ways and she found you and that knight in shining armor, that can always save her, or she finally found that God is gonna always, be there, and she can help build with this guy. No, that's not the reason why. She don't care for you. It's not like that, bro. That's not the reason why she want to get with you. She want to get with you to lock you in. She haven't changed, not a bit. You gotta remember, she's stuck in her ways. She's her age for a reason. She's stuck in her ways. She haven't changed shit about herself. So she'll try to get you and lock you in. And how she'll lock you in with continuous sex, head, ass, whatever, however you want it. If you into banging the feet out, she'll put them motherfuckers together too. Everything is all about pleasing you with the sex, and that's to keep you in place. And while you in place, you become attached because you doing things for her, you giving her things. You this is your woman. You feel this is your woman now. You creating a bond with her, not knowing that it's all a part of you being inside of that spider web. She's gonna wrap you in that web and lock you in. You're not knowing that this is her game. That's why she ain't got shit to offer but the sex. She ain't got no problem with giving that up. She'd gave it up to multiple guys, and she'd have been and did that. She don't got no problem with that. So she'll give that up to you and keep you laced with that shit. And she'll probably back up and take a break off dudes until she see that she got you attached. And it could be 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, until she see that she got you attached. Until she see that you falling head over heels for you. Man, who you been out with? What you been doing? You asking certain questions, and she'll know when you're attached. And once you become attached, she'll start acting a bitch. Then she'll start pulling herself back and in and out binge now. She's rebelling against what you guys used to do. She's not submissive on what y'all used to have going. You like, damn, why the fuck she's changing? Because she got you attached now. That was a part of her game, is getting you locked and staying in place. So once she gets you locked and you in place, you invest into her, it's hard for you to leave. And once it's hard for you to leave, you'll put up with anything. You'll fuck around and catch a dick in her mouth and still forgive her for it and blame yourself because she got your ass attached. Fellas, this is freestyle off the dome. You must understand this about women. A lot of them, when they get older and you see them not, they don't have a man, they had men. They had men that loved them. They just didn't fuck with them. They got what they got out of them, and some of them cheated on them, some of them used them. They're not going to tell you what actually happened. And if you do try to squeeze the juice out of the lemon, let me know what happened in this relationship, that relationship. She only going to tell you bits and pieces, but she's not going to tell you that she cheated. She's not going to tell you that she was a maniac. She was a stalker. She was fucked up. She was abusive, verbally, physically. She's not going to tell you a lot of these things about herself. She's going to always put it on the guy. And if you weak and you weak-minded, you'll fuck around and start disliking the guy. You'll start disliking the guy and you don't even know the fucking dude. Because the shit she told you. So fellas, you must pay attention to these women. They mastermind, they monopolize, and they chess game the shit out of men who are weak and who don't understand and who don't know. If you catch an older woman and she's single for a reason. She's single because she ain't to be fucked with. But you guys, y'all ain't gonna listen. Y'all still gonna make her your bitch, right? Still gonna suck her up and bring her in, right? Nah. She's single for a reason. Pay attention to that. These are mistakes right here. And I got a video about limiting, guys limiting their mistakes and paying attention to their mistakes before it happens. And that can go right along with it. These are part of the mistakes that can be made. And you can avoid these mistakes. These mistakes right here are avoidable. Just pay attention to their age. Pay attention to their age. Pay attention to their background, the baggage they got, and they bringing forth. Then you know that she's coming with bullshit. And she's here to try to lock you in so she can continue doing what she's doing. You remember, they don't change. They don't change at all. She'll lock your motherfucking ass in, get you attached, and get out there and being rebelling and going against the grain. And she'll get out there doing her again. She'll get out there fucking with other guys and everything. And you can catch that shit and fuck around, blame yourself. Instead of blaming the bitch for being the bitch, you end up blaming yourself like a simp. They'll never change, bro. They'll never change. They just want a relationship for right then and there because it's for right then and there. I went past a little bit of time, but this shit's real. You get it. Like this shit, share this shit, and subscribe. It's the motherfucking message. Holla. Hey, yo, what's up with it? What's good? What it do? This KC, the Red Pill Alpha here. Check game. I'm going to share a little bit of game with you fellas. And shouts out to AMS. He said this is that advanced game. He got that advanced game shit going on. And that's what's up, man. And you guys know him, send this video to him. Link us together or whatever. But this is some advanced game right here that you fellas need to pay attention to. And this is for the fellas that drop their women, certain chicks. You got 2, 3, 4 different chicks you fucking with for one chick that you became attached to. And this is for y'all. And this is for any man. It doesn't matter. Just in case if you bump across this, you want to know this. The reason why when you drop those chicks and you go with that one chick, and you put your all into that one chick, the reason why all the rest of those other chicks don't accept you back, and a lot of fellas, I don't want to hear that bullshit, man. I know you be having dating coaches out here talking about, man, you come back, man. Your game right. If she liking you, she digging you, you can always have... No, that's not the case, man. The reason why a lot of women don't accept you back, and I've been out here in this field like a motherfucker. I'm in the field. Gangster status. I know about this shit. I'm up there, man, with them women. So the reason why they don't accept guys back once you drop them and go with that one chick is because they know that that one chick got you whipped. That one chick got you locked in. They know that because they was gonna do the same thing to you. They know that one chick got your nose wide open. They know, and they know
that one chick is going to eventually start playing on you. It's going to eventually start fucking around on you once you get weak and get too attached and get needy for that chick. They know that. So that's why they don't accept you back. Cause it's like, damn, you gonna drop us for this bitch when you had me right here? Or you gonna drop me for this bitch when you had me right here? And she was down to play with you whenever, you know, you wanted her to play. You know, whenever you felt like playing with it, hitting it or whatever, she was there. She was open. But you pushed her away for this chick over here. And if you would have pushed the chick over here away for her, she would have did the same thing. They know this about each other. That's why they don't accept you back, because they know that, yo, you was head over heels for this chick over here. And it's like, what the fuck I want him back? He weak as a motherfucker. He's real weak. He dropped everything he had going on for a bitch who was going to eventually do him dirty. Because that's what they do. They all know that. All women know that game. All women know that once you become weak for them, they'll start pulling back. They'll start pushing. And I'm going to say shout out to AMS. He pulled that word, or he put me up on that pushing back and pulling back. But that's what I've been doing that shit. They always do that. Once you become weak and become attached to them, they start acting funny. We used to call that acting funny and, you know what I'm saying, bitches, you know, playing games and shit like that. But this is the new thing, pull back and push back. And that's cool. It's the same shit for real. But they'll start acting funny with you once you become too attached. Once you start being, you know, she start being your one and only, your everything. You ain't got nothing else. You ain't got no other shit going, no other chicks. You feel me? Then she will start acting the ass. You'll start seeing the bitch in her. You'll start seeing the less submissiveness in her. Everything that she was bringing to the table when y'all first met, you ain't gonna see that no more. That's because you became too attached to her. She became used to you. And once she become used to you, it's like, I do whatever I want to. He ain't gonna go nowhere. Real shit. And then when she do kick you to the curb, or you do catch her doing some shit, and you know, I'm done with you, bitch, you kick yourself to the curb, you gonna go calling them other chicks back. Damn, what's up with you? What's good? Dang, you gotta remember, man, she ain't heard from you 6, 7 months. She ain't heard from you 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And she ain't heard from you. You ain't dead. You ain't been in jail. So she know you been shacked up with another bitch, following that bitch's program. So she ain't gonna allow you to come back. I'm good. Hey, let me get back at you. Let me hit you back. And you'll never hear from her. You like, damn, these bitches playing games. No, nigga, you had that. But you fell for this bitch here. But they would have did the same thing if you would have fell for them and kicked her to the curb too. It's a back and forth thing. So what you do is you keep everything mutual. And how you keep everything mutual is don't get no motherfucking relationship. Keep yourself open to whatever option that's out there and available. Real shit. And you can catch every end. Real shit. Do not jump into them relationships like that, man. It's too overrated. You're going to naturally get attached to that woman. And when you naturally get attached to her, your relationship going to start crumbling. So, it ain't even worth it. Real shit. Like this shit, share this shit, subscribe. Just a little bit of game for y'all. Holla.